Hey there, everyone. We're live today from Billy's Inn in beautiful Denver. And Mia Voss is there, and she's going to put some grub on today and just make me so sad
Look
because
how excited I am already.
I know.
It's sad.
It's sad.
Because, I don't know if you saw the posting, Sheffy, so you'll have to look at that. That's what we're looking at. But I was taking bets to see how soon it would take the Happy Food Dance to show up. And I haven't even eaten yet, and I'm going to do it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
See it? Because the food has been here. So we already have it, like, all set up. So, yeah, so we are here live at Billy's Inn in Denver. This is Sterling Robinson. Hey, brother.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
All is well.
So guess what? How many times am I here? Often.
3 times a week at the minimum. I'm going to start charging you rent at some point.
We did. I mobile office out of here. Last week I was here 4 times, Sheffy.
Well, that's
Can you believe it?
I can.
It's pretty good. Hey, guess what else I've done here twice?
What have
You
you
can't
done?
guess. I've had 2 Google Plus IRLs here as well. One is Catherine Wilfong, and the other is Tom Collins and Yvonne DeVita from Blog Pause. That was the couple when it was raining really hard that day. So I've also IRL'd the hell out of this place, which is in real life for those of you who don't know what that is.
Yeah.
It's all Google Plus people. And hey, I've got some guests here too.
I know. We were talking to them earlier.
I brought reinforcements. So I have Marcy and Stuart here. Hold on, I'm gonna swing. Hey. Hey. Oh man, I want to get that. Tilt your head so Stuart can get the Oh man. Yeah, Stuart needs,
I got a big head.
Stuart says he has a big head. It's not gonna fit. So how's that look, Sheffy? Hold on.
Looks good. Well, now you got to get Sterling in there.
I know. Hold on. Good.
Okay.
Okay. Good. So tell us about Billy's, and then we're gonna jump in.
All right. Well, Billy's Inn has been a restaurant since 1933. The best we can tell, the building itself was built in the late 1800s, and it was a crematorium before it turned into a gas station.
I did not know that.
Back in the early 1900s, it was the last gas station on your way out of Denver, and then in 1933, it turned into a restaurant. We bought the restaurant in 2008, and it has been Billy's Inn ever since.
I did not know that. That's kind of creepy.
Wait a minute. It went from a crematorium to a gas station? How does that happen?
I do not know, but at one point it was also an inn, an actual inn. There was 3 rooms up on top, and they burned down in the 1930s. So it has morphed and changed into the restaurant that we have today over the years.
I'm learning something new. Hold on, Sheffy. I am going to adjust because we're a little... Hold on. Hold, please. How's that?
That's good.
Better? Hold on. A little bit more for Sterling. You need more of him, less of me. Did you see that cool mural in the background?
I know.
On the glass? So tell us about... So here's what I love. So it's on a corner right here, by the way. So it is really busy. I can see how it was the gas station. Do you have any hauntings?
None that I know of, but there is always freaky stuff that goes down at Billy's Inn.
Yeah.
Over there, you're not going to be able to see it in the camera, but the actual oil well,
Oh, yeah. I
where
used to see
the
it.
cars used to pull in, so we have booze and dead bodies down there. When you're in town next, I'll take you down there and show you.
So yeah, Sheffy, here's another place you need to visit when you come.
Yeah, the
Denver.
catacombs of Denver.
Yeah, you definitely need to as well. So so these guys have been around. It's such a staple item. This is North Denver. What's it? Is it considered like North Highlands?
The Highlands, we are in the Berkeley neighborhood of the Highlands in Denver, right outside of downtown.
Which is fabulous. So are you ready to get started? Are you ready to get jealous?
I am ready. You know, we've got some great comments here, too.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's hear what our part. I know Nazim is out there. What up, brother?
Nazim is saying he loves a tiara exchange, a technique unique to Mia Voss. And James Sorino wants to know if you have a running tab at that place.
I kind of do. I think I just need to start bringing my little dish gloves and just washing in the back to pay my tab here.
We will do that.
Yes.
We'll let you work.
Nazim says to make sure.
Greg Boysaw isn't a big part of this too. He gets the big old grub on here. So, what else do we have? Who else is out there? Cheryl Deuce, is Cheryl out there?
Nazim says to make sure you don't get any ashes in your tequila.
Okay. From the crematorium.
Yeah. Dustin Stout's in the house. Cheryl Deuce is in the house. Kim Boltman, Debbie Davis, Kathleen DeCosmo. They're all saying hi.
Kathleen's out of New York. Debbie Davis is local. She's up in the mountains today. She's been my sidekick before. She was at the Denver Tea Room one, Cheffy.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, listen. Enough chatting. More food. Okay. Wait. Okay, I'm going to start with food. Ready? But Dave, throw in more comments, honey. So tell me. We're going to start with booze. We're going to go backwards.
So this is our Paloma. We fresh squeeze all our juices for our margaritas. We make our own sour, our own simple syrups, and this is done with fresh squeezed juice. So this is done with Tequila Uno, which is an organic tequila. Very, very clean and neutral in style. Really melds well with the grapefruit juice. So we do Paloma, which is a grapefruit soda. A lot of places will do it with squirt. We actually have the real soda out of Mexico, and nice. Fresh squeezed grapefruit juice. So a little Patron Citronage, a little orange in there, and fresh squeezed grapefruit juice.
Cheffy, this is awesome for summertime.
Oh, it's awesome for any time. And you know, it's always summer.
I don't know why I'm making it like it's a seasonal thing. That's total BS.
Well, it's really always summer in Florida, so it's good for any time down here.
That's down in Orlando. So.
How hot is it down there?
It's only 91.
It's only 91?
Yeah, okay. but there's still no humidity, so I mean, you feel like you're baking a little, but you're not sweating, so it's not that bad.
Flip your head. Let's see if you can get the tiara over here. Go like this. Oh, it's not working. We're hoping he could.
You got to put your head there.
I know, it's not working. It's not working. This is so fresh, so I'm assuming what I'm loving, too, because soda tends to have that high fructose corn syrup in it. And so it's just sugar. Remember back in the days when we were trying to get rid of sugar?
Yeah.
And now we're like, oh, it's the real stuff with the sugar, right? Okay, I'm going to get into grub. What do you want me to try first?
Why don't we do the street tacos?
Okay, is that this?
Oh, street tacos.
So this is what they're known for. You guys go get on their website, and then, Chef, if you want to post a link, because that really is what they are known for. Look at this prettiness. Can you see it okay?
Let me see it. There we go.
All right. We have our ascioli rub chicken with a lemon basil crema. There's also roasted peppers and spinach on that. This is slow roasted pork. It takes us about a day to slow cook our pork. It is a pork shoulder, and it is rubbed with cumin and coriander. We do a banana habanero spread, and what you see on top is a jicama slaw. And without giving away all our secret ingredients, it is tossed with a little honey and a little agave syrup, which has a similar feel to honey, but not quite as sweet. So lime and the agave syrup finish that one. And here we have mole braised short ribs with a papaya mango salsa. You see a little cotija cheese, which is a dry salty cheese, similar in feel to feta, but not quite as pungent on the palate. So it'll give it a little kick and a little bit of salt at the end.
I'm sorry, I couldn't wait.
Oh my God.
No worries.
Go for it, Mia.
We do our mole braised short rib. It takes about 5 hours from start to finish for us to cook them down. We make the mole and then just stew it at low temperature for several hours. And my thought on this was, because the short rib has a lot of fat content, it will hold up to something flavorful like the chocolate mole. But I don't drizzle any of it on there because I just wanted to impart its flavor to the meat and then let the freshness of the salsa take over.
So the mango cheffy with this is so savory. Yeah, it's so good. I gotta pick at it because there's onions in it. You know how I did with onions. Look at this, cheffy.
Yeah, watch the onions.
Wow.
Ooh.
Watch this. Really? How you like me now? Okay.
I like you. Now, I noticed you got the squirrel cheeks going already.
The squirrel cheek is in. I'm very well known for that. Okay, what else? And this is a chicken?
This is the ascioli rub chicken with a lemon basil crema. This is something I wouldn't call it. It's not very traditional. We started off with several tacos and narrowed it down to these. We did La Lingua tacos and tripe tacos, different things. But in Colorado, people are definitely experimental and willing to take chances, but they still like their classics. So this is a little more mainstream.
I'm glad you didn't bust out the tripe on me. I don't know how I would have done.
It's actually delicious.
Okay.
I'll have to do it at one point with no onions.
Okay. Oh, and this is spinach that's in it?
Yes.
Look at how colorful this is, Cheffy. With the peppers and everything. Do you have any comments? Anybody making fun of me for my teeth?
Everybody's Kevin Burns, James Serrano, Irene Brody's here. Where do you think?
Hi, Irene. Scotland. We got Scotland.
Irene wants to know, where do you get all the amazing ingredients that you just mentioned?
There in Colorado, we have a huge Hispanic community, and there is actually several grocery stores where you can get authentic spices, tortillas. We have our tortillas specially made for us. They're a thicker tortilla than what you would normally see by a company called La Tolteca. And a lot of the spices we just source from different restaurants in town. So whether it be chili de árbol or achiote,
Oh my God, this is hot. Holy
chili pepper.
Sorry.
It's warm. So yeah, there's a little kick. The habanero will get you.
Oh my God. What's a habanero?
Yes, banana. Basically, you take bananas, you mash them with a little habanero pepper, and you have a little bit of goodness on a tortilla.
My face. my face. Okay, who likes hot? Stuart?
Oh no.
No. It's good, but oh my God, my entire face.
I'll take a bite of this.
Okay. Do it up.
I have a high threshold for pain.
We're a good team. Oh my God, seriously, you guys. This is probably not helping either. Sorry, did you see that, Chef?
I saw it. I can see it
my
in
mouth
your
and I
eyes.
see food. What is this?
This is our house margarita here. Again, very, very clean. We use Salsa Blue. In Billy's Inn, we have 160 tequilas. All of them are 100% Blue Weber agave. We also have several mezcals as well. Some pretty special single varieties of the agave plant. I have Chuga and Tobalara in house, and then we have some village mezcals as well.
This is happy drink dance.
This is done with Salsa Blue, which has a pretty rounded flavor for being at a lower price point. It is 100% Blue Weber agave, but what we wanted for our house margarita is that it would be very clean. So I'm going to show you another margarita that we do.
Hold on a second. Hey, Sheffy, remind me to tell people to warn me when I'm going to stick something hot in my mouth.
Well, I definitely think you
do have a new.
That probably will help.
Okay.
Nazim came up with a hashtag for you. It's spicy face burns. Hashtag spicy face burns.
Oh my God, seriously, that's a new one. Yeah, I've avoided it so far. I should have known better with this too. So that's fabulous. What's our next one? Ooh,
so this is our coin style margarita, and coin usually refers to the process. I don't know if is it there? Okay.
Right there.
This is done again with fresh juice, so we make it in front of our guests, and all we do is add some tequila. This is done with Herradura Blanco, and we do Cointreau for the coin, and we squeeze a half of a lime and a little agave honey, and shake it vigorously with ice. So there is no mix at all. This is going to have a more pronounced flavor. You're definitely going to feel the tequila and taste it. And really wanted to get a balance between the two margaritas for something that's very light, very clean, very neutral, and also the house that will have a lot of flavor coming through.
I'm going to go with Kablam.
Kablam?
That's the noise for this one.
Kablam?
Kablam, because it does. It's got a little more shaboom. And here's what's great. So anybody that's in Denver or Orlando needs to start showing up for these events, because here's what's going on right next door. Is Stuart and Marcy are getting, I'm like, here, drink this. Here, eat this. Here, do this. So they're trying it all out too. So there's many.
I have a comment here from Irene that I have to share because she says, "Look at Mia's wee face."
And you have to hear Irene has the most amazing accent, and I can hear her speak all day, and I can hear it right now. That is my little wee face, my little hot face. I mean, I feel like panting like a dog, like, because it's still hot. It sticks. It's not that hot. I know. Who's a baby? This girl right here. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's do a little more food. So talk to me about that. What do you want next?
Why don't we do the burger? So we do a couple things right. Tacos are definitely some of the best in town, and also I would put our burgers top 3 in town as well.
Do you see the bacon, Sheffy?
I see the bacon.
Yes.
That is our house-cured bacon. We do it in-house. It is sweet and spicy. We call it Billy's bacon. We do it with a little cayenne pepper and brown sugar, and it is basically meat candy. So
it is meat candy.
Pretty addictive stuff. This is our Skippy burger. We hand press all of our burgers, which is time-consuming, but there is no there's no exception for the quality when you don't have a frozen patty.
Do you know what Skippy means, by the way? Tell us why it's called Skippy
Well,
Burger.
'cause there's peanut butter on there. We also make our own peanut butter in-house. We roast peanuts, and it's about a 2-day
Seriously?
2-day process to make our own peanut butter. But it is a burger that has our Billy's bacon and peanut butter on it, and it sounds like an interesting combination, but you really get the saltiness from the peanut butter, and it's pretty addictive stuff.
Okay,
So,
I didn't try the peanut butter yet, Chevy, but this bacon, I can't take it. It has just got this. What gives it the sweet? What do you use to make
brown
it sweet?
sugar.
Is it brown sugar?
Yes. There's about 10 different ingredients in our rub that we use, but brown sugar and cayenne would be the 2 ingredients that are most prominent.
All right, y'all. You ready for this?
We're ready for this.
Okay, here we go.
And the bun is a brioche bun, so you really get that butter. It's a pretty rich burger.
Wow. That is so good. Oh my God, wait till y'all try this. Stuart's over here dying over the taco. So if you guys can't see, Stuart is in a chair and he just said the taco makes him want to walk. Get up, Stuart, get up. Oh my God, that's so good.
I can
And
see
he would
that
slap
on
his mama too. Stuart is ready to slap his mother for this.
I would like to see a T-shirt with Stuart on it saying it makes Stuart want to walk.
Actually, we're going to gauge a lot of food now.
I knew I was good, but I didn't know I was this good.
You were that good.
Wow. We're going to have to raise the price on our Billy's burger.
Sterling, we have a question for you from Kevin Burns. He wants to know what you mean when you say the house agave is clean compared to what?
So tequila is one of my favorite spirits. It definitely has the widest range of personalities. I love others. I love cognac. But for me, there is the most personality within the tequila. And really, it starts from where the agave plant is grown. So something that is in the valley or at a lower elevation tends to have a much more smoky, earthy flavor. Instead of a fresh jalapeno, you'll get more of a roasted poblano, very earthy, very, very smoky flavor. And when you get to elevation, you're going to get 2 more things. You're going to get more acid, and you're also going to get a more floral quality to it. So along that range, the distiller, just like a winemaker, would choose what personality he wants for the tequila. And whether it be a Blanco, Reposado, or Añejo, I'm a big believer that there's a tequila for every time of the day. And for the margaritas, I tend to go with definitely a cleaner or more neutral. It's a Reposado that is in our house margarita, so it is a little bit more refined. Basically, Reposado means rested for up to 6 months, and you start to take on the qualities of the wood, just like it would be wine. And Añejo is rested for over a year, so a little bit more rounded and full and supple and feminine as you get to the Añejos. The Blancos tend to be more clean and angular and really show that fresh vegetal feel of the agave plant. So that's what I look for when I am creating the specialty drinks. What's the best balance? What's going to show the tequila? And what is going to be the most palatable? So I like the clean and neutral style of the Tequila Unos, Casanobles, Exoticos, things like that.
So you guys didn't realize it, but we should use my hashtag from my show, which is Get Your Learn On. Because I just got my Learn On. I didn't know that about
amazing. I
What,
think we need to do a show just on tequilas with him.
I think we do, and I don't know if you guys can see, like, hey, a little drive-by. You can't, so you can see it in the reflection in the mirror, but the tequila bar is right behind here, too, so you can kind of see it, like, bouncing back and forth. Yes. Oh, and did you know there's cheese on this burger, too?
Absolutely. I saw the cheese.
That is pepper jack.
Oh, seriously, I'm going to quit. Okay, so this, by the way, this is for my girl, Jennifer Spencer. She was here a couple weeks ago, hanging out, blah, blah, blah. So a lot of times I'll ask people to come here, and they hear Billy's in, they're like, I don't want to go to a sports bar, right? I'm like, dude, pump your brakes. You have no idea what you're talking about till you get here, right? So I'm almost, I should get food for free because I love you that much. I'm just kidding.
We love you too.
Oh, seriously. But so we brought in, can we have some of the, we should get some of the smoky one. So she said, I said, try the chicken fingers, right?
Tyler?
Because you gotta talk about this other.
Oh, that's I love. So these chicken fingers, right? The chicken nuggets. You see this?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's regular, right? Talk to me about it while I put it in my mouth.
So again, we do everything by scratch. Billy's Inn is a very simple menu. It's non-pretentious. It's definitely not a chef-driven menu. But I am a fat kid for a reason, so my background is in food.
He's not, but he's just.
Oh, but I am, because I always have the squirrel cheeks going
You
on.
do.
So it's very simple food, and what we wanted is when you think of bar food in the Midwest, you're always thinking about heavy gut food. You're thinking about burgers. You're thinking about nachos, deep fried appetizers, things like that. Well, we wanted to do a restaurant that showcased a different style. So our Baja fish tacos, and
Very clean.
we wanted a very
Yeah.
clean feel to it. But with our chicken nuggets, it takes about, go ahead, come on through. It takes about a day and a half. We marinate them, and our marinade is we also do a half roasted chicken. It's absolutely to die for. But the marinade really makes the nuggets very, very juicy. We do it with a little apple cider vinegar, so it just really wakens up the piece of meat, and then we bread it in house and then finish it off. So
What a great way to say it, that it wakens the piece of meat.
I like
Right.
that.
sounds kind of dirty, but
It does. It worked me. Yeah. Right, Chefing?
here's our pink sauce.
That sounds like something you would.
I think that would be an NSFW show, not suitable for work. What do you think?
Possibly. Awakens the meat.
Okay, so I made them bust this out too, so talk to me about it. Oh.
So this is really what makes our fish tacos, I think, really very, very special. I just got back from a trip to San Diego. I'm opening up another restaurant, and we're going to try something new. We're going to do fish tacos and margaritas. But I tried, it feels like hundreds of fish tacos, and they were actually not as good as mine. A lot of times it was basically a piece of meat.
You had like 3 days of tacos, right?
It gets really nasty towards the end. It sounds like fun to eat and drink for a living, but at some point it's just
Then why do you think
gluttonous.
we only have the show once a week?
Perfect.
Because we can only do it once a week.
So, San Diego fish tacos, obviously it's a piece of meat. It's usually a dry slaw, cabbage slaw, and they finish it with crema. Sometimes I saw ranch dressing, sometimes I saw sour cream, but this is a chipotle crema. Again, we make it from scratch, and it's really the chipotle peppers and the adobo sauce that give it. There is definitely a zing, so I'm going to warn you, since apparently you have a low threshold
I have a low
towards
threshold
pain.
for pain. But you know what, though? I didn't get the zing on this before. There's a little bit at the back of the mouth. But
It's a very, very slow, earthy heat. Not too
Love it.
abrasive up front. It's not like the habanero that we had on the taco.
which
More
was a
of
bitch slap. That was a bitch slap.
Sometimes you got to do it.
Sometimes I need to get bitch slapped. I did take one. Stuart says I have to take one for the team.
Absolutely.
So, if that makes you feel any better about you miss out all the time, I did have a little pain point today.
That's no, that makes me feel a little bit better. Just don't
Oh my
eat
God.
the onions. I don't want you sidelined.
No. So what I love too is that the smoky. Everything's got that smoky kind of going throughout it, which I love too.
Absolutely. For something like that, definitely the balance. You want the heat, but you also want it to be a long tasting. It's really what makes our fish tacos. It's a very well balanced sauce and a lot going on in it.
I went way too long without booze just now, Chef.
You have more to try too.
Did you see that?
Get her boozing. She'll forget she didn't bring the hand with her.
What, Chef?
You'll forget you didn't bring Mickey's hand with you, and
I didn't. I know. I'm so sorry, everybody. Like, I would have had the giant hand, and even Stuart, where's love? Crap now. When we went to said, what did you say again?
Oh, for anybody who says, I have tequila for any time of the day, that is your best freaking friend right there.
Did you hear that, Chef?
that's a T-shirt too.
Yes. Stuart is actually really good for, between Stuart and Sterling, and Marcy and I are just like sidekicks right now.
Oh, my God.
Like, I think we should
So
actually
not
just pull. You should just pull in Stuart. Yeah, he's good. He's good for that too. Okay, we're gonna try, and I may have to pick at this, but so this Chefy has that coleslaw that I was talking about when I first. Here, hold on, I don't know if you can see it. When I first came here, I just couldn't take how much I love that. So tell me about this, because this is the Baja fish, right?
This is actually our grilled fish taco. We use, it's called SWAI, S-W-A-I, and it is a self-sustainable freshwater fish. when I first started with Billy's Inn, we used mahi-mahi for all of our fish tacos. And for two reasons, we decided to switch. One, it is not a sustainable fish, and if we keep on farming the mahi-mahi like we currently are in the next few years, our source will definitely be depleted.
Can we get a sustainable fist bump right
absolutely, now? Absolutely. And also the price of mahi-mahi, because it is an endangered species, is going up in price. So swai is what we came up with. We tried probably about 100 different species of fish, and the best way I could describe it is that it has the weight and feel of tilapia. It is very, very gentle, again, clean in flavor, but it is a sustainable river fish from Vietnam.
Stop. Chef, have you ever heard of that?
No, I've never heard of it. One of my favorite sayings about mahi-mahi was I bought that from a supplier, and I'd be on his phone line all the time waiting for him to pick up, and it was, the fish so nice they named it twice. Mahi-mahi.
Right. And now we overfished it that much. It is so nice and fleshy, which I love. It definitely has a freshwater taste to it as well. So, but it's more reasonable on the price point then.
Absolutely, definitely affordable, and we can give a good fish taco at a reasonable price. But again, a little bit, if you're thinking bar food, you're probably not thinking something that's this light and this clean. Very, very fresh. We do our cabbage slaw with honey and lime, and then it is finished with our chipotle crema. And a little squeeze of lime over top.
Yes, which I have to say, you had me at crema. I don't know about you, Chef. Are you prone to crema?
Absolutely, I love crema, and anybody that takes the time to make their own, you got to give them 5 stars just for that.
How are we doing on time, Chef?
We have a few minutes left. We're coming close to the end. We've got a lot of nice comments.
Do you have any questions for Sterling?
So no, the one so far that he answered, but.
Kevin, thank you for that question.
Yep. And they're just making comments about the fish tacos. Cheryl Deuce is leaving comments. Dawn Swick Renshaw. And she's Dustin. She's saying the skull is really freaking out. Dustin Stout. Just saying.
Isn't that cool? It's etched in the mirror behind us, right?
Yes, it was sandblasted, so that is going to outlive me.
And we'll be long gone, and it'll still be here though. So this fish really is so wonderful. I have no. Chefy, did you have any idea we would get our learn on this much today?
No, that was amazing. I mean, I think we could learn a lot more if we talked to him a little bit longer and kept from drinking the tequila we have for every time of the day. Although, I would like to sit there and see how many of the different tequilas we could do at different times of the day. It looked like a monkey just walked behind you. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Somebody was by that, and I thought it was like a.
That was Marcy and her hair.
I'm sorry.
It
was so low.
Girlfriend is
freaked out there for a minute.
So let me just tell you, I've been chasing you. I've been texting you. I'm like, come on, do a show. Come on, do a show.
She's been very. Persistent. Yes, you have been very persistent. I am about to open up North County another restaurant, so. I'm not in the building as often as I should be, but I'm glad we were able to do this today.
So how about we do one from your new place?
That sounds fantastic.
We can do it on a Tuesday. It'll be Taco Tuesday. What do you think, Chefy?
I think it's wonderful. And when he opens up the one in San Francisco, that might be a road trip.
That is a road trip. Oh, what's really fun, too, is when Chef gets here. First of all, he's at sea level, and he doesn't drink that much. He's going to be the cheapest date ever.
Welcome to Billy's Inn.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, did you hear the peanut gallery that I love? Stuart says it'd be so cool to watch you pass out.
Thank you, Stuart. I might be getting a ride on your chair.
That's what I'm saying.
And oh god, that would be such a picture of you just slumped over Stuart's lap, and he's just driving you right on home. All right, so 2 more things, and then we're gonna go. These are the churro sticks, right?
These are churros. We also do brunch Saturday and Sunday.
Brunch is so good.
And these are relatively traditional. When we first started, it was hard for us to figure out texturally how to get the crispiness with the soft and chewy center.
You got it. Whatever you did, you got it.
Most churros that we had, these have been obviously sitting here since we started the show. They lose that texture and become very, very chewy quickly. So this is a pretty simple recipe. There's only 4 ingredients in it: flour, salt, water, and a little bit of egg yolk. And we also do our syrup. We mix maple syrup with our agave honey for it, and then toss it with cinnamon and sugar.
I swear I just got a little whiff of cinnamon there.
That's it. You have a little love in a basket.
It is love in a basket, isn't it? Yeah, Stuart was saying how much he loves the sausage. I think that's a really big thing for you guys, is you have these great side things like everything, even the salsa, right? Homemade.
Everything is made from scratch, so not your typical bar menu. I come from a fine dining background, and it's fun to not dumb it down, but to take simple food and try to make it something special.
And refine it, absolutely.
Absolutely.
One more drink, Chefy, and then we're outie, okay?
Sure thing.
What is these?
This is our tequila sunrise. So we, again, fresh squeezed juices. We fresh squeeze orange juice and also pomegranate in it.
Look how beautiful this is.
It was a little more layered when we first started the show.
It still is pretty layered.
But really, really fresh. This is done with our El Tesoro tequila. It is a Blanco that's in there.
Do you want me to mix it or just leave it, drink it like this?
Just, yeah, I would drink it as is.
Watch me. And I'm going to wear it, is what Stuart just said.
They gotta finish it.
What tequila is it?
Oh, and now, before we go, we're going to go a little bit over because a party just arrived. Now it's a party.
So thank you for inviting me to the show.
Yes, darling.
Here we're going to do a little Herrera Blanco with our house
Wait a
sangrita.
second. I got one here for you, too. Hold on.
What'd you say? Oh, look it. Oh, he brought, look it. Hold on. Watch. Chefy brought his friend, too. It's very
I only brought Jose to the party.
Hold it up. Oh, he's got his Jose
Salud.
with him. Salud.
Salud.
Yay, Chefy. Thank you, darling.
Chin.
Okay. And then we're just,
Down the hatches.
oh, I can't do the whole thing. I can't.
Come on, Mia. Come on, Mia.
Now follow it up with this.
Mia.
A little sangrita to finish it off.
Didn't you hear that? Can you hear that? Oh, that's good. Wait, did you hear that, Chefy? Listen to this.
Mia. You're like singing Rocky right now.
I think I need to bring Marcy and Stuart with me wherever I go. What do you think?
I think so, too.
Oh, tell me about this. This is amazing.
Sangrita is a classical accompaniment for tequila. Obviously, there's a natural affinity towards minerality or salt and also citrus. This one, there you'll see tomato-based versions. We do one here. This is actually made with pineapple juice, cilantro,
lovely.
mint, and
Lovely.
and there's also a little serrano pepper in there.
I saw it. Don't
So,
you didn't stink that crap
A
by
little more heat for Mia because she did so well before.
I did do what, you know what? It's actually just numb now. Because if you start with habanero, then everything else is just,
This is candy.
lightweight. It's total candy. How interesting though, Chefy. This is like this is so fun and complex.
It's a great way to taste tequila. Next time you are drinking some 100% instead of going for the salt and lime, which is a very American thing, try either a fresh wedge of orange or some pineapple juice.
Woo!
Are you awake?
I'm all good.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, but not for long. Let me tell you. It is getting hot in here. That's right. Wow, and it's the cilantro. Oh, Chef, it just like does this bouquet thing, and also known as party in your mouth.
Party in your mouth.
So, guys, that's it. Thank you so much,
Absolutely.
honey.
Thank you for having me. I very much appreciate it.
Did he not rock out with his sock out?
He rocked it. Rocked it.
Telling you, it was good. Any other comments? Thank you to all of our crowd out there. Yeah, we got
A lot of great comments and a lot of people wanting to see me drunken on the floor in Denver. It's just they turn me sometimes.
On Stuart's chair. So guys, Billy's has a local page. We're gonna post the link. I really would love. Did you? And guys, just go out and give them a review based on seeing it today, because you really can get an idea of what's going on and say that when you come to Denver, you're coming to Billy's and you're going to come with me.
Please come in, say hi, and we'll make sure you have a great time.
Sounds fabulous. All right, so that's Food and Booze signing off for today, and make sure you have your tequila before you go home today. Cheers.
Bye.